Here we are in southern Brooklyn. This is a Brooklyn Solar Canopy. It is an 18 module 6 kW solar system. It's elevated to maximize the amount of solar that we could fit on this roof, as well as leave some area open because the homeowner would like to install a roof deck in the near future. When we first started thinking about designing a canopy, we knew that it had to be easy to install. We knew that it had to be a product that we didn't have to spend a ton of time re-engineering every time somebody wanted one. And we knew that it had to be aesthetically pleasing. So we as solar professionals got together with Situ Studios, an architecture and design firm based here in Brooklyn, to put our heads together on how we could do that. And the canopy is what came out of that collaboration. One of the coolest features of this canopy is that everything's modular. We designed it so that you could hoist or carry all the pieces to the roof without needing a crane. Historically, a lot of solar companies have just avoided flat roofs altogether. There's HVAC units, there's fire paths and clearances that you have to think about, but the solar canopy literally rises above all of that and allows you just to get way more solar on a roof. The Brooklyn Solar Canopy was designed with New York City housing stock in mind. Most flat roof row houses in New York have wood rafters that run perpendicular with the length of the house. And so to affix the canopy to the structure, we designed a track that ultimately gets bolted to the roof. One of the aspects that makes the canopy so adaptable is really the T-track right here. We will drill to find out exactly where the rafters are. We mark each individual rafter, and then we take a section of this T-track and we'll either drill or hole punch a hole on either side of the flange right above where the rafters are. Then we'll seal all those penetrations, and then we'll bolt down this section of T-track, and we do that under each foot to provide an extremely robust base. The T-track itself adds a bunch of features. One, it's very rigid, so as the weight comes down, it gets displaced over the entire length. Two, it just allows us various points of attachment to the roof. Each point here has two 6-inch Spax lag bolts going into the roof rafters. Each of those Spax lag bolts has a pull-out rating of 1,000 pounds. So right here alone in this foot, you have 6,000 pounds of pull-out strength. Another useful feature of the T-track is that once it's installed, it allows you to slide this foot forward and back. You can adjust the entire placement of the truss, as well as adjust the height of the truss by pulling these two legs together to pop the truss up a little bit. The canopy is engineered to withstand snow loads of 55 pounds per square foot. This is what we call the leg. Each leg is unique to each side of the truss. Each leg is bolted to the truss corner socket. The truss itself comes in 3 pieces that are bolted together on site. This canopy is only 2 trusses, but it could be 3, 4, really to infinity. This entire canopy has a 5-degree pitch to the south. All our trusses can come with a pitch in any direction, forwards or backwards, and we do that by adjusting the heights of the legs. So one truss assembly will have taller legs, one truss assembly will have lower legs. That will pitch the canopy forward or back. One of the features of the canopy is that we can design it to have a customizable width, anything up to 25 feet. That width specifically is the distance from T-track to T-track. So for this canopy, we have a width of 200 inches. In New York City, which is where we are, we have a fire code requirement of a path that's 6 feet wide and 9 feet tall. So this canopy is 9 feet from the bottom of the truss to the top of the roof, but that height can really be customized to whatever you want. The Brooklyn Solar Canopy is UL tested and UL listed. To ground it, all we do is set one ground lug in the rail, attach some bare copper number 6, and take that to wherever your ground leads. The canopy is really a minimal, elegant design with a lot of robust engineering behind it. It's incredibly strong, it's incredibly well affixed to the roof, and it's going to withstand really anything that nature can throw at it.